Hey everyone, this week I've been reviewing this 2022 Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. Given that it's a pickup, let's do a little bed tour and then throw a tailgate pad on this truck and see what it's like to load a mountain bike into the bed. This generation Colorado has been on sale in the US since the 2015 model year, and the ZR2 here has been on sale since 2017. It received an update for 2021, so if you look at a pre-2021 Colorado ZR2 or any Colorado, it'll have a bow tie emblem on the back. With the 2021 update came this stamped tailgate, so there's no bow tie back here anymore. It just has Chevrolet stamped into the tailgate. Here's your badging, Colorado, and then it says ZR2 over on the side here. This review would apply to any Chevrolet Colorado and also any GMC Canyon. The two vehicles are pretty much identical in terms of things that matter, although just keep in mind that the ZR2 here sits 2 inches higher than a regular Colorado. Let's take a quick look inside the bed. There's really not anything going on in there. Tailgate is really nicely damped, and yeah, pretty Spartan, so it's a steel bed. This one has a factory spray and bed liner. You can see it says ZR2 up against the bulkhead there, and beyond that there's really nothing going on here. So you've got 4 tie down points, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's it. No storage compartment, no D-ring, no cleats, no AC inverter, which honestly is a little bit of a surprise, and no rail system either. Most competitors have more going on with their beds, but the Colorado, even in ZR2 form here, keeps things pretty Spartan. As for my tailgate pad, this is a size small Dakine DLX pad. Even though it's designed for mid-sized trucks, it is referred to as a small, given that we now have small pickups on the market in the form of the Ford Maverick and Hyundai Santa Cruz. I think Dakine is going to need to redo how they size their pads. But yeah, for now, size small goes with mid-sized trucks. So let's throw this pad on and see how the bike fits. I've said this in other videos, I really don't like the design of this pad. If I were in the market for one of these, I would buy one that fully goes over the back of the tailgate. It makes it annoying to put on more than anything, and just doesn't offer the coverage that you get from other pads. Dakine sent this to me for free because I told them I was doing this series, so I didn't pay for this pad, but if I were buying one with my own money, I would not buy this design. And it broke, so yeah. I'm assuming the reason this pad exists is because the fact that it uses less materials means that it's cheaper for Dakine to make. It's not any cheaper for you to buy. It's like, I think it's like $125 roughly. There are 2 different sizes, but that doesn't matter because you should not buy this pad. So you want to kind of get it so that there's padding on the top of the tailgate, but again, the design of this pad is so bad that it doesn't contour, so you have to bend it yourself. Otherwise, the only part of the tailgate that's really protected is the outside here, which kind of defeats the purpose. right, well, I guess that has to do. All right, so here's what we're working with. You can see the pad fits pretty well, so size small is definitely the right size for Colorado and for any mid-size truck. That's what it's designed for. You can see it covers pretty well almost the entirety of the tailgate. It certainly doesn't cover the taillights, which is good. You don't want that. Over here, same thing. And then no issues with closing the tailgate, which is also good. So this part here doesn't come into contact with the attachment there. And then, so this flap lifts up so you can access the handle. So that's good. And then the flap, this is tough to do with one hand, but the flap can be attached or hooked into this loop. There we go. Which keeps it open, which should give a good view for your backup camera. Let's check. This car still uses an ancient key, no push button. Insanity. So yeah, look at that. Perfect view out of the backup camera. You can see a little bit of the pad in the edges there, but yeah, that's about as good as it gets. Now, let's throw my bike on here. This is a, I believe, 2017 size large Santa Cruz Bronson. Has 27.5-inch wheels. Pretty average sized bike. Okay, so the bike is on there. You can see in its farthest right position, tire does come into contact with the taillight. We'll move it over a little bit. Now it's straight. So if I were hauling this bike somewhere, I would probably put it in this position to keep that tire off of the taillight. That's pretty easy to do. So I strapped it down. Got this Velcro strap here, which goes through this hook, and then let's see. There we go. So there you go. If you were hauling just one bike here, I would haul it in this position, maybe even this position, so that the driver can see their blind spot. If you're hauling two bikes, I'd put one here and here. This middle area, given that you've got a backup camera, that's probably the last space I would occupy, but you could pretty easily haul 5 bikes over the tailgate of a Colorado here. So everything looks pretty good. This is pretty straightforward. I do it just in case people are wondering, but it's pretty much universal across all these mid-size trucks. Pretty easy to do this. I've never ran into even a minor quirk or issue. A tailgate's a tailgate. For the most part, a truck bed is a truck bed, and well, for the most part, a mountain bike's a mountain bike. And that's how you would strap a tailgate pad onto the tailgate of a Chevrolet Colorado and load up a mountain bike. Like I said, pretty much universal across the board when it comes to pickups, but in the event that you wanted a visual, there you go. Keep in mind, the Colorado should be fully redesigned for the 2023 model year, and as soon as I can get my hands on one of those redesigned trucks, I will conduct this test again. Anyway though, thank you for watching.